Hello, my friends. My name is Sarah, and today I want to share my daily routine with you. I will tell you about my day from the moment I wake up in the morning until the moment I go to sleep at night. This story is not only about my life, but also for you to practice your English. Remember, the secret to learning English is simple. Listen carefully, repeat what you hear, and keep practicing every day. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. So, are you ready to join me for a day in my life? Let's start. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. The first thing I notice is the soft sound of my alarm clock. Sometimes I want to stay in bed longer, but I remind myself that I have responsibilities and a busy day ahead. So I open my eyes, stretch my arms, and smile. I tell myself, "Good morning, Sarah. Today will be a good day." I get out of bed slowly. I do not like to rush in the morning because if I start the day calmly, I feel better all day long. I walk to the bathroom, wash my face with cool water, and feel fresh. Then I brush my teeth carefully. Clean teeth make me feel confident and ready for the day. After that, I take a quick shower. The warm water helps me wake up completely. While I shower, I sometimes think about my plans, the tasks I have to finish, and the meetings I will attend. When I finish, I dry my hair and choose my clothes for work. I usually wear simple and professional clothes, like a blouse and trousers, because I want to look neat and comfortable at the same time. I look in the mirror and fix my short hair. I smile at myself and say, "You can do this, Sarah. You will have a productive day." Now it is time for breakfast. I walk to my small kitchen, open the window, and let the morning air come in. I like this moment because it feels peaceful. I prepare a cup of hot coffee, some toast, and sometimes an egg or fruit. While I eat, I usually listen to a podcast or soft music. Sometimes I listen to English podcasts to practice my listening skills. I really believe that listening and repeating are the best ways to learn any language. After breakfast, I check my bag to make sure I have everything: my laptop, my notebook, my phone, and of course, my keys. At 8 o'clock, I leave my apartment. I walk down the street and head to the bus stop. The air in the morning is usually fresh, and I enjoy watching people starting their day. Children going to school, shop owners opening their stores, and other workers rushing to their jobs. When the bus arrives, I get on and find a seat near the window. I like sitting by the window because I can look outside and think quietly. On the bus, I sometimes read a book or listen to English audio lessons. Again, I use this time to learn something new because I believe every minute counts. The ride to my office takes about 30 minutes. During that time, I also think about my goals for the day. I ask myself, what is the most important task today? How can I stay positive and focused? By 9 o'clock, I finally arrive at my office building, ready to begin my workday. When I arrive at my office building, I always take a deep breath before walking inside. I remind myself, this is a new day, full of new opportunities. I smile because I truly believe that every day can teach me something valuable. I enter the building, greet the security guard with a friendly "Good morning," and take the elevator to my floor. On the way up, I often meet some of my colleagues. We exchange a few words like, "Hi Sarah, how are you today?" I answer, "I'm doing well, thank you. And you?" Small conversations like this make me feel connected to the people around me. When I reach my desk, the first thing I do is turn on my computer. While it starts, I organize my desk. I put my notebook on the side, place a pen next to it, and take a quick look at my to-do list. I like to write down 3 important goals for the day. For example, finish the report for the manager, prepare slides for the afternoon meeting, reply to all important emails. Writing goals helps me stay focused and motivated. After that, I check my emails. Sometimes I receive messages from clients, colleagues, or my manager. Some emails are simple, but others require careful replies. I always try to answer politely and clearly because communication is very important in professional life. At around 10 o'clock, I usually start working on my main project. I type on my laptop, read documents, and take notes. Sometimes the work is easy, but sometimes it is challenging. When I feel stuck, I take a short break, drink some water, and return with a fresh mind. At 11, we usually have a short team meeting. My manager asks each of us about our progress. I like these meetings because they help us stay connected and understand what everyone is working on. In the meeting, I might say something like, "This morning I started the new report, and I plan to finish it before the afternoon. I will also prepare the slides for our presentation." Speaking in front of others can sometimes make me nervous, but I remind myself that confidence grows with practice. One of my favorite parts of work is talking with my colleagues. We share ideas, ask each other questions, and sometimes laugh together. Positive relationships make the office a better place. For example, if I don't understand something, I might ask my colleague, "Could you please explain this part to me?" And they answer kindly. I also try to help others whenever I can. I believe teamwork is the secret to success. By 12:30, I start to feel a little hungry. I finish the task I am working on and check the clock. At 1 o'clock, it is officially lunch break. Some days, I go to the cafeteria with my colleagues. Other days, I bring food from home. Today, for example, I brought a healthy salad with vegetables, chicken, and a little bread. I also drink water or juice. Lunch is not only about eating, it is also about relaxing. During lunch, we usually talk about many things. Sometimes about work, sometimes about family, and sometimes about movies or books. These conversations make me feel relaxed and give me new energy for the afternoon. After lunch, I take a short walk outside the building. I like to feel the fresh air and clear my mind before going back to my desk. I tell myself, okay, Sarah, now it's time to focus again and finish strong. After lunch, I return to my desk at around 1:30. I always feel more relaxed and refreshed after eating and walking a little. I sit down, drink a sip of water, and look again at my to-do list. I ask myself, what should I focus on first this afternoon? Usually, the afternoons are the busiest time of my day. I often have meetings, deadlines, and important tasks to finish. For example, today, I need to prepare presentation slides for a project update. I open my laptop, organize my notes, and start designing the slides. I choose clear titles, simple bullet points, and a few visuals. I always remember that a good presentation should be easy to understand. While I work, I sometimes talk to myself quietly. Okay, Sarah, keep it simple. Focus on the main ideas. At around 2:30, my colleague Emma comes to my desk. She smiles and says, Sarah, do you have a minute? I need your opinion on this report. I stop my work for a few minutes to listen to her. Helping colleagues is important to me because I know that one day I may also need their help. After discussing her report, Emma thanks me, and I return to my presentation. At 3 o'clock, we have our project meeting. All of us gather in the meeting room or sometimes join online. Our manager asks each person to give updates. When it's my turn, I share my progress. I am preparing the slides and I will finish them today. I think we are on track for the deadline. During the meeting, I take notes in my notebook. I always write down the most important points because it helps me remember them later. Sometimes I ask questions if I don't understand something. Asking questions makes me feel more confident because it shows that I care about the details. After the meeting, I return to my desk again. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I still have one big task left, finishing my report. I concentrate deeply. I type, check information, and edit carefully. Sometimes I feel a little tired, but I remind myself, just one more hour, Sarah. Stay focused. To stay energized, I drink a cup of tea. The warm tea gives me comfort and helps me stay awake. By 5 o'clock, I finally finish the report and check everything twice. I feel proud of myself when I complete important tasks. I send the report to my manager and write a short message. Hello, I have finished the report. Please let me know if you have any feedback. When the clock shows 5:30, it's time to leave. I organize my desk, shut down my computer, and put my things in my bag. I stand up, stretch my arms, and feel a little relief. Another workday is complete. Before leaving, I say goodbye to my colleagues. See you tomorrow. They smile and reply, "Have a nice evening, Sarah." I walk out of the building and feel the cool evening air. It always feels good to step outside after a long day in the office. I take the bus again. On the way home, I usually listen to music or an audiobook. Sometimes I review English words I learned during the day. I like to repeat the words quietly to myself, almost like singing. The ride takes around 30 minutes. I look outside the window and watch the streets, the shops, and the people rushing home. I think about my evening plans and what I will cook for dinner. Finally, around 6 o'clock, I arrive home. I feel a mix of tiredness and satisfaction because I worked hard today. I open the door, put my bag down, and take a deep breath. Home always feels safe and warm. When I arrive home around 6 o'clock, the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. I put away my work bag, hang my jacket, and breathe deeply. I love this moment because it feels like the official start of my personal time. I go to the kitchen and think about dinner. Sometimes I cook something simple like pasta with vegetables, and sometimes I prepare rice with chicken. Tonight, I decide to make pasta with tomato sauce and a fresh salad. I cut the vegetables slowly, enjoying the colors and the smell. Cooking helps me relax after a busy day. While the food cooks, I often listen to music or watch a short video on my phone. I like this combination, doing something productive but also feeling entertained. At 7 o'clock, I sit down at the table and enjoy my meal. I take my time, chew slowly, and feel grateful for the food. I often say to myself, "Thank you for this day," and "Thank you for this dinner." Gratitude makes me happier. After finishing dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes, wipe the table, and put everything back in order. A clean kitchen makes me feel peaceful. At around 8 o'clock, I have free time. Sometimes I watch a TV series or a movie. Other times, I read a book or write in my journal. Writing helps me reflect on my day. I might write something like, "Today I worked hard and finished my report. I am proud of myself." On some evenings, I call my family or friends. Talking with loved ones is important to me. For example, I might call my best friend and say, "Hi, how was your day?" We talk, laugh, and share our small stories. These conversations always make me feel closer to the people I care about. At 9:30, I start to prepare for bed. I put on comfortable pajamas, brush my teeth, and wash my face. Then, I sometimes do a little stretching or light exercise. It helps my body relax and sleep better. Before sleeping, I like to read a few pages of a book. I usually choose something light and positive. Reading calms my mind and takes me to another world. Finally, I turn off the lights, lie down in bed, and close my eyes. I whisper to myself, "Good night, Sarah. You did your best today. Tomorrow is a new day." With that thought, I slowly fall asleep. And that is my day, from morning until night. Now, I want to give you one important piece of advice. If you want to improve your English, listen to this story many times. Don't just listen once. Listen again and again. Repeat the sentences after me. Practice every day, even for a few minutes. Learning a language is like building a house. Every new word and every new sentence is like a brick. The more you listen and repeat, the stronger your house will become. So keep going. Don't give up. Remember, practice, practice, practice. One day, you will speak English with confidence, just like you always dreamed. Thank you for joining me today. This was my daily routine. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you practice with me again. See you next time.